Testing, testing, one, two, three. Hey, everyone. If you guys can just let me know if the microphone is working, just to make sure that we're all good. We're going to start in a few minutes. I'm super excited for tonight. So, if you've been following me for the past 4 or 5 months or so, I've been teasing that I've been working on developing a Walmart software. So, when I started selling on Walmart in 2019, the space was pretty limited. There weren't that many softwares on the market. There were a couple, and they were good for the time, but there wasn't any of the softwares that we're used to as Amazon sellers. As Amazon sellers, you often hear the term that we're spoiled. We have Keepa, we have the calculator apps, we have all of these profitability apps, repricers. And when it came to Walmart, there was just a massive lack. So that gave me the idea of, hey, why don't I go ahead and try and work with some softwares? So I tried working with different software companies, trying to make something that I thought would replace what I was used to for Amazon. And that led to me going ahead and having conversations with a bunch of different softwares. And in the back of my head, I kept saying, what happened if I tried and create my own? What would go ahead? What would happen? Would it be possible? And for the longest time, I just didn't think it was possible. I didn't know how to code. I didn't know how to go ahead and develop. I wasn't a software engineer. So I was like, that's crazy. There's no way I could do it. And then what happened is that I met someone who was in the e-com space. They primarily sold on Amazon and eBay. And I showed them the opportunity of Walmart. And I said, hey, you're a software engineer. I sell on Walmart. I think there's a massive opportunity. There's a big need for sellers to have the tools that they're used to that are going to allow them to sell and to give them the data. So that is kind of where the idea to create the software came from. And PriceLink was born. So I just name dropped my software. The name is called PriceLink. And in this live stream, I'm going to be showing you everything that we've been working on. I'm going to be showing you our roadmap and all of the amazing features that we hope to bring to you. And I'm also going to be showing you, I'm going to be demonstrating how this software can help you in your business. So we've been building it for the past 4 months or so. So what we've built in the past 4 months has been incredibly hard, but I think we did a really good job for that time constraint. And now we are working on building amazing features, and we are going to move fast. So I'm going to show you everything, how to use it in your business and how it can work. The other thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a giveaway, and we're also going to be doing not just a money giveaway, but also a giveaway to a free subscription for PriceLink. So we're going to be talking about that at the end. Without further ado, I'm going to share my screen. And before I do that, if everyone could just let me know if they can hear me, as well as just let me know where you're from. I see that we got some familiar faces here, so I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And I also just want to make sure that we are live on Twitter and also on Instagram. Okay. I see that I am live on Twitter, and we're going strong on Instagram. And we're going strong on YouTube. Perfect. Oh, we have New York City. We got Rhode Island. A lot of East Coast here. Perfect. Jersey, of course, represent. Jersey is the best state. No questions asked. Okay. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a deep dive into PriceLink. We have Florida, Pakistan. Wow, we are international. I appreciate you, Pakistan, my international viewers who are tuning in from places. I assume it's pretty late there. But okay, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at what I have developed. And when I say me and my partners, and we also have a team, we have about 5 developers. So the team has grown, and I don't want to take credit for something that I did not do 100% myself. So we have an amazing team, and hopefully in the future I can have them on, and we can do more live streams. Okay, so going to PriceLink. This is PriceLink. This is our landing page. Just a little bit about the software. This is our logo. We chose the branding colors. I think it's more modern, it's clean, and I think it represents kind of what we're hoping to do. So make smarter decisions with Walmart product insights. When you're selling on Walmart, you're looking at the data. That's what you're used to as an e-commerce seller. You can go ahead and you can buy something, but how do you know it's going to sell? On Amazon, you can look at the sales rank. You can look at estimated monthly sales. You can go ahead and you can look at all of that, all the information. And primarily, you use tools like Keepa, maybe SellerAmp, maybe ASINZen, RevSeller, Identify. So all these different softwares tell you all the data that you need. But when you're selling on Walmart, about a year ago, there was none of that. There was no software really that showed buy box history. There was no software that showed variation count, seller history, any of that. And then, in the past year, we've had some great tools. We've had Sellify. We've also had different tools like Bismetrica. There's also Martyr. So there's a lot of great tools out there. And I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to bridge that gap and to create something that is unique. So take the guesswork out of selling on Walmart, analyze product data, track competitors, and optimize your listings with powerful e-commerce tools. And then you can see the little bit of the dashboard, et cetera, et cetera. So hopping into the tool, if we come to the dashboard, you can see it's very basic right now. This is going to be relevant to the user. And then I can go ahead and I can change it to light theme. And right here, you're going to see the total items tracked, and then you're going to see alerts. So items tracked are items that are being tracked inside the system. And then alerts are any alerts you set. And we're going to get to all of that. Underneath that, you're going to see alerts in the past 24 hours. So I haven't had any. And then we have alert history. So you can see all of the alerts for products. And I'll get to what alerts are in just 1 second. I'm just going through the dashboard. Then we have tracked items. So here I can see all of my items that I am tracking. And here is the most often changed product. And here's the name. So we show all of that information. This dashboard is going to be completely overhauled in the future. But this is just to give you some information on your trackability and items and insights into what you are tracking. Let's see if we have some questions. Okay, no questions there. When you're inside the system, there are 3 main uses for the tool. The first is going to be the lists. So what are lists? Well, lists are essentially going to be where you can do 2 things. Number one is that you can upload price lists. You can also upload product sheets. So if you're working with a wholesaler, let's say, then what you can do with your price list is that you can come right here, you can click import file, and you can upload your price list. So once you ingest your price list from your supplier, it's going to ask for 2 columns. So we're going to need the item identifier, which is either going to be the UPC code, the Walmart ID, the URL, anything like that. And we're also going to need your cost. So you're going to take your file, you're going to upload it right here. So this is just a test file from a wholesale supplier I used to work with. And then you're going to press next. And then we're going to auto map some of the columns if they have the name. So you'll see it found UPC code. And then to select the cost, I'm just going to choose the price. And once I have everything, I can then go ahead and I can press next. And then it's going to have the file. So if there are any errors, it's going to tell you the error. It's going to tell you what's wrong. And then if you need to redo it, you just hit reset and then you can go ahead and fix it. So let's say your columns are not mapped correctly or you have another issue, you would just go ahead and change it. Underneath that, you can choose where to send those items. So if you have a list that you want to specifically set it to, you can choose to go ahead and send that supplier's items into another list. But if you want to go ahead and create a brand new list, so let's say I'm going to call this supplier A. I'm going to put that in there. Now I'm going to create that specific list titled supplier A. So again, I can add this to any other list that I've created. So if I have a master list of all of my suppliers' items from different suppliers, I can just go ahead and add it to that. And then I can go ahead and I can press upload. After it uploads, you'll see it scan the whole file. It tells you the number of products that it found. So there were 2,656 lines that it detected inside of that sheet. Next, you're going to see the status. So it's going to go ahead and it's going to run through the file, and then it's going to show you the total items, the imported items, items that were not found, and then the success rate. So in about, what was that, about less than 30 seconds, it went ahead and found all the items. And of those 2,656, 45 were not found. And now it's about 22% going in. So what happens is I can go ahead and I can close that, and it's available right here. And it's going to add those items. So I think we added them to the one called test. So let's go ahead and find that. You can also search for it if you want. So let me actually just go ahead and search. So test CSV. And it's adding all of those items right here. You'll see items are being updated. And then I can see the brand. I can see the category, the name. I can see the UPC code. I can see the buy box price of the item. If we are tracking that item for the price history, it'll appear right here. Currently, we're not tracking these items because they're brand new to the system. Next, I can see the rating. So these have no rating. There's no reviews. I can see verified reviews if there are variations, the referral fee, the fulfillment fee, the size of the item, the last updated. So these were just added. And then I can see the cost, and then I can see my net profit. So these items are not importing at the moment. They'll be done soon. So let's go ahead and just refresh it, and you'll see the items are still being added. And then you can go ahead and you can scan your entire price list, and it'll show you profitability, ROI, and net margin. Additionally, within the price list, you can also go ahead and you can filter. So you can filter by a specific brand. If you're working with multiple suppliers or even, let's say, a distributor and they carry 10,000 products, you can go ahead and you can search by the brand. So I can do equals to, and then I can use a custom value and I could say search. All these are from the same brand. I guess there is some difference, but you can go ahead and you can search that brand. You can also search by rating if you wanted to. So let's say you wanted to find the items that are selling from your distributor. You can search by the verified reviews, the number of verified reviews. You can search by the buy box price. And you can also go ahead and soon we're going to be adding it tomorrow. You're going to be able to search by ROI, profitability, and a couple of other ones. You can also go ahead and set preferences. So if your supplier offers a prep fee, so let's say you're using a prep center and there's $1 per an item, you can go ahead and edit and add it right there. And also if your distributor or your supplier gives you a discount, you can add it right here. So a 15% discount, and then you can save changes. The other thing is that you can quickly export this file. So let's say you scan a 10,000 product list from your distributor, then you can go ahead and you can export it, and you can go ahead and you can download the ones that meet your criteria. So you end up, let's say, with 10,000 and you whittle that down to maybe 100 items. Well, you can go ahead and export that and use that in any way that you'd like. Lastly, you can also go ahead and you can edit cost for the items. So let's say you've entered in your cost and you see, let's say, what was my cost here? 70.25. Well, I can quickly go ahead and I can edit it and I can change my cost for that item. So costs are not stagnant. And then I can also go ahead and I can change my view. And lastly, I can import product. So if I'm uploading a list and let's say I have one singular product, I can go ahead and I can add another product. So I don't need to actually upload a sheet. I can go ahead and add one item. And we're going to talk about that in a second. So that is the bare bones of this entire item scanning sheet. The other use cases that I primarily use this for are for creating lists specifically when I have leads. So you'll notice right here, I have Walmart alerts. I have products I'm monitoring. So let's say I have a VA and they want to go ahead and they're going to add products for a list. So they might create a Google Sheet and then I can quickly import those products. So I would just go ahead and I would create a new list. So let's title this, we could title it Walmart leads. Save changes, create. And then what I want to do is I want to monitor products inside of this list. So I can come here to import product and we're going to need one Walmart product. So let's just go to Walmart. Let's grab an item. And let's say I'm reviewing items. I see this product. I come across this costume right here. So you're either going to take the URL, you can either take the item ID, or you can take the UPC code. And then we're going to come right here. We're going to go to our new list. So let's say this was a lead that I wanted to add or just a product that I want to monitor. I can come to import product. I can enter in the product identifier. I can input the cost right here, and then I can go ahead and I can import it. And then once it's done importing, it's going to go ahead and it's going to be added to there. After that, what I can do is I can also go ahead, and the biggest use case for this, at least in my business, is coming to Keepa. So within Keepa, I go ahead and I set filters, and you can find a lot of great products on Amazon that are going to be able to sell for a profit on Walmart. So let me show you how that works very quickly. I can come right here, and then let's say I set the sales rank from 1 to, we can even do 10,000. Actually, that's 1,000, but let's do 10,000. And then I can do from when Walmart, or sorry, not Walmart, but Amazon is down about, on average, their price is down about 50% in the past 30 days. So now we have 16 products, and we can also go ahead and we can even shrink that even more. So actually we are searching the toys and games. So next I'm going to choose find products. So these are products that Amazon is selling where the price has dropped 50%. And then I can quickly go through and view them and see. So this one did have a price drop. This one has been dropping a little bit. This one dropped. This one went up and then dropped, so that's not a good product. But you'll see I have about 19 products right here that could be potentially good to flip onto Walmart. So what I can do is I can just export all of this, and I can either choose a CSV or Excel. I can get all active columns. So I'm then going to go ahead and export it. And then we just need the column for the UPC code as well as the current price on Amazon. So then coming back to price link, I come right here to Walmart leads. And here's the product that we uploaded before. And then what I can do is I can go ahead and import my file. So take your Keep a file, import it right there. You'll see all of the different information, the headers and everything. Come right here to next. And then, okay, so Keepa gives you like 7,000 columns, and you just need to quickly go ahead and select the ones that are relevant. Oh, so that file is actually bad. Let's go back. Slight technical difficulty. That's not what you want to happen on a launch, but let's see. We're going to go back. Okay. And we're going to click import file. Take two. Okay. Drop that in there. Go to next. And then what we're going to do is okay. So it looks like there's an issue importing that Keepa file. I will notify my developer, and this will actually be a really good test to see how fast we work. So that issue will be fixed by tomorrow morning. But essentially, you would just go ahead and upload your Keepa files. Keepa files are a little hard to read for us at the moment just because of how large they are. But once you do, you can go ahead and you can import them. And these were a couple of items that I imported before. So this product right here, Amazon was selling for, I think, about $18. And you'll see right here, this one, I think was $18. And then I uploaded it into the sheet, and taking a look on Walmart, I can go ahead and I can see that it's selling for $55.89. Now, there are no reviews and there's only one seller, but this is a good way to go ahead and find products where Amazon, you'll see Amazon is selling it for $20 and they just discounted. So if we take a look at the Keepa, I can see that they dropped their price pretty recently. So this is just another way that you can go ahead and find Amazon to Walmart leads. And then additionally on this page, you can go and view the product on Walmart. You can go ahead and that's this button. You can also view our product page. So this is our product page. We're going to be adding a lot more information to this. And you're going to have historical data. So you're going to have historical pricing. You're going to have historical buy box trend. You're going to have historical offer count. All of that data is going to be here. And that's going to be launching. We'll talk about that at the end. Okay, so then within the catalog, you can also go ahead and you can set alerts. So what are alerts? Before we get to that, let's just quickly see if there are any questions. Will there be an app? Maybe down the road. Right now, we don't have an app coming out, but never say never. So once you're inside of your lists, you have all this information and it's great. But what can you do with it? So we talked about exporting it. We talked about going ahead and looking at all the information and the profitability, the ROI. You can go ahead and you can sort by reviews. You can set the filters within there. But what can you actually do with this information? Well, when you get a list or when you get a lead, let's say you have a product that you are selling or that might be good to sell, what you can do is you can set alerts. So you can set alerts in two ways. You can go ahead and you can click right here to create an alert, or you can click the bell icon. And once you click the bell icon, you can select your field. So you have stock quantity, which is total stock, WFS stock, seller fulfilled, Walmart stock, buy box price, lowest price, WFS lowest price, seller fulfilled, lowest price, Walmart price, total WFS, et cetera, a certain seller, buy box offer seller name, reviews, verified reviews, and variation count. So we're going to be refining this a lot more, and we'll talk about that again at the end. But currently, you can set an alert for any of these. So let's say I want to set an alert for the buy box price. Okay, so the buy box price is currently $16.99. And in order for this to be a good lead for me, I need to have the buy box price at $20. Well, I can set an alert for greater than, and then I'll get that value. And then let's say I can set $20. So now whenever the item is registered and it tracks it as over $20 for the buy box price offer, you're going to get an alert. Now, we track alerted items multiple times per day. So whenever you set these alerts, these products are prioritized and you will get those alerts. Next, you can choose to trigger that alert once. So meaning, let's say you want to go ahead and you want to set it to only trigger once. Well, as soon as that price crosses over 20, you're going to get an alert and that's it. If you leave this unchecked, you're going to get an alert whenever the price crosses over 20. So let's say the item price goes to 21, you get an alert, and then maybe an offer lowers their price. So now the buy box price is at $17. And then it goes back up the next day. Well, you're going to get a second alert. And then you're going to basically get alerts in perpetuity until you disable it or until you choose to trigger once. And then after you're done, you would just go ahead, and I'm going to hide this, and you would press create new alert. And then your alert will be created. So currently we offer a certain number of alerts, and I'll talk about that in a second. And then all of your alerts live here. So these are all items I'm monitoring, and you can see that I set multiple alerts for the buy box price, for the stock quantity, for the buy box price here, buy box price. Buy box price is usually the go-to alert for me, but that's not the only one. There are so many use cases for alerts. So if we drop this, we can see that this item, we see that this has an offer of costume hub or pub. The price is $34.30 available, and their stock is only 3. On another item that we can go ahead and we can check, if we see that Walmart is on the listing, the best Walmart to Walmart leads are the ones where you set alerts for. Walmart to Walmart leads are often not found in a great state. You have to go ahead and you have to create them, or you have to wait for them. So the way that you're going to do that is you're going to go to your product and you can view all of the offers. So this is not one that's Walmart to Walmart. Walmart isn't on there, but you can go ahead and you can find an item that Walmart is on. So let's go ahead and do that. Lego would be a great example. Okay, so I come to Lego, I find a listing, and then let's say Walmart. So this item's selling for $16. Walmart is the buy box owner, and then we have a couple of offers right here at 26. So this wouldn't really be a profitable one, but let's say that the next offer above that was at 30 or $40. Well, this would be one that I, if they were selling out and I saw that Walmart was selling out, I would be okay with buying this at 16 and then selling it at 40. So in order to go ahead and track it, I can take the UPC code. And like I said, you can just take the URL, or you can go ahead and take the item ID, which can be found right here. And then I can add it to PriceLink. So I come right here, make sure you're in the list that you want it to be in. I come to import product, and then I click right here, enter my cost at $16. This is a product that I've already added multiple times and I've set alerts for, so it might find it pretty quickly. But okay, so just looking also at the information, you can use some of the other tools. So I see that this did jump up to 28. So it looks like third-party sellers have gotten this. And additionally, I see that Walmart has 25. So again, this would be a lead that I would potentially go ahead and buy. They only have 25 of them, buy all 25 and then resell them. But let's say Walmart had 250 and I see that the bad was 100 plus bought since yesterday. Well, based on that logic, I can determine that Walmart's probably going to sell out within 2 days, maybe less. So I can come back to PriceLink and then I'm going to refresh it. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to set an alert for that item. So what I'm going to do is you can just go ahead and you can take the title or you can find it inside your list. So let's take the UPC code. We're going to filter. Let's search brand equal to Lego. Oop, no product. I might not have searched that correctly. But what you can do is you're going to go to that item. I've lost it. List. Which list was it in? This one? No. Let's just say it was this one. So I know, let's see if we could find it. Lego. There we go. No, Lego. Let's search up by the UPC code. Okay, so it didn't enter into the system. But if you have a product for Lego, let's say Walmart was in the buy box, I can set an alert on that item, create alert, go right here, select condition, and then I can choose the seller name. So Walmart offer, Walmart price, you can set an alert for when that goes up or down. And then you can also set an alert for the Walmart stock right here. So you just get Walmart stock. There is no value because Walmart's not on this listing. But if they were, we would show the value. Then you get less than, greater than, and you can set multiple alerts to go ahead and get alerted for when Walmart goes in and out of stock. Now, what do those alerts look like? They look like this in your email. So once the alert is triggered, you're going to get an email like this, and it's going to tell you the buy box price has changed to, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to be able to see that. Additionally, alerts are inside of our system. So you'll be able to see all of them right here. As I showed before, you'll be able to see which ones triggered, which ones didn't. You can also see when you set them, as well as you can also see all of the information. You can go ahead and you can delete them, mark them as seen, and you can also go ahead and edit them. So those are alerts and those are lists. Let's go ahead and see what questions people have. How do you check if it's a seasonal product, or actually I might have missed on. How do you check if it's a seasonal product or not? So the way that you can check if it's a seasonal product is by looking at the badges history, using like Bizmetrica. You can also look at the price history. Verified reviews are another great one. Look for when those reviews spike and go down. Ecom Essentials. Will this site have some sort of tutorial for how to use this and how to learn at a slower pace? Absolutely. So tomorrow we're going to be launching our video course module, as well as just tutorials and our written guides on how to use the software. And then, so the best feature, I saved the best for last, and this is something that is probably my biggest project, and this was my biggest plan. And this is something that, as an Amazon seller, came from using Keep a Product Finder. If you've also used Smart Scout, there's a very beneficial tool to Amazon that is the backbone of a ton of people's product research, and that is the ability to filter and find products on the marketplace using a specific set of criteria. So that's where the third feature came into play, and that is the catalog. So the catalog is essentially a repository of all the products that we track on Walmart. Now, currently we track millions of products. However, for this demonstration purpose, I'm not going to go ahead and filter through all the millions. I'm currently displaying 2.3 million. And within those 2.3 million, I can filter them using all of these different filters. So we filter essentially a lot of information, and you can filter by the brand. You can also filter by the category. You can filter by the number of sellers, the rating, etc., etc. You can even get a little bit more in depth, and you can filter by items that are rollback, items that are clearance, flash deal, items that have the best sellers badge in the past 30 days, in people's carts. So this creates a unique opportunity to find certain leads that you cannot find anywhere else, or it would be very hard. So what happens is let's say I search on the brand, I say equals to, and then you'll get a list of brands, but let's say I search Lego. So I think I entered it in wrong, or it might be categorized. So let's go to equal to, I think it's capital L on Walmart. Nope. Okay. Something's up there. But let's do equals to, and then we'll just search another one. So Wild Planet. Okay, so then it found all of the products that are Wild Planet, and then I can go ahead and I can set the rating. Let's see what the rating is, 4.6. So let's do greater than 4. And then you can set a filter for the number of reviews. So review count, greater than 1. And then I can go ahead and I can continue to do that. Now, these are very basic filters, and they're going to go ahead and show you all the products that meet your criteria. The other thing that you can continue to do is you can filter by new reviews in the past 30 days, new reviews in the past 90 days, et cetera, et cetera. But you can also go ahead and you can filter for Walmart buy box percentage. So let's say I want to filter for products where Walmart has been on the buy box in the past 30 days, but currently they're out of stock, or maybe they're just they're not winning the buy box as often because sellers are able to win against them. What I can do is I can come right here and I can click on this, and then I can do greater than, and this is in percentages, but you can also enter in a custom value. So let's do actually I think a better one would be less than. So let's do less than 30%. So lower than, and we'll do 30%. So use custom value. And it looks like Walmart has not even been on the buy box. So they're not going to be on any of these items. But essentially, you can go ahead and you can find a lot of items that way. Now, I'm going to stop there because I'm going to do another live stream next week when we launch another part of this tool, and it's going to change the game for Walmart. So next week, I'm going to be demonstrating a lot more in the catalog, and we are releasing a bunch of other features that are going to complement this very well. So that is essentially the base of PriceLink. We're building out, and we are moving very quickly, as I stated. So let's go ahead and check the questions. Hi there. It looks like some interesting software. Looking forward to checking it out. I appreciate that. How would you check that Walmart is a seller on this product? Well, you can go ahead and you can check if Walmart is in stock. So if you go to filters and you choose sellers, you can choose excludes. So actually, that's the seller count. My bad. It is exclude seller. So specific seller is right here. So Walmart buy box percentage, you can put 0, greater than 0, and then it's going to show you lower than 0, and it's going to show you products where Walmart or equal to 0. Sorry. Equal to 0, and then you can go ahead and filter products that Walmart is not in stock on. And if you want them where they are, you would just set a certain percentage. You can also go ahead and filter ones where Walmart is out of stock on. So we have an out of stock right here. There's a specific filter for Walmart out of stock. specific filter for fulfilled by WFS, and a lot of other features. Someone's really interested in the money giveaway. We will do that in a second. Hi Noah, we are developing a tool for brand viral content analysis. That's separate. Okay. So those are the primary three tools that we are launching with. Now let's talk about the roadmap for PriceLink. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen. Okay, perfect. So what are the goals for PriceLink? Well, the main goal is to go ahead and to merge wholesale as well as online arbitrage and retail arbitrage tools into one, essentially give you all of the data that Walmart gives and then give it to you at your fingertips. So for our launch, these are the three tools that we are launching. And essentially, this enables you to go ahead and filter through or use the UPC scanner and set alerts. Our vision is that the catalog is going to turn into the Keep a Product Finder, and we're going to start tracking every single product on Walmart multiple times per day. All 700 million products will be tracked, and we're also going to have buy box data, offer count, everything that Keepa does. The other thing that we're going to be launching pretty soon is going to be a Chrome extension. We're also going to go ahead and we're going to launch a few other features. So stay tuned for that, and I will be announcing more next week. So how can you get your hands onto PriceLink and how can you try it? Well, there are a couple of different ways. Number one, you can just go to pricelink.io and I'll put it inside of the chat. The other way is, one second. Oops. Is once you go to pricelink.io, you can then go ahead and you can try it out by clicking on the get started. So the current pricing for PriceLink is at our launch price of $30 per a month. And this is for all three tools. This gets you a product upload limit of 20,000 per a month, alerts limit of 100, and a list limit of 50. So this is just to launch. After we launch within the next few weeks, we're going to be increasing this to 50 and then 100,000 as the system gets accommodated to more users. We're also going to increase the alerts limit to potentially unlimited, and then list limit, again, we're going to increase. So as we grow, as we're able to go ahead and make sure that everything's running smoothly, we're going to increase this. And also as we add new features, the price is going to increase. So for the launch price, this is locked in. So once you go ahead and you purchase a subscription, you are locked into any price increase that we go ahead and we decide to do. So if the software goes to $40 per month, you are locked in at $30. Let's see if we have any more questions. How to check seasonal products are not from Sellify. That I'll show in a different video. But right now I'm just talking about PriceLink. Okay, so we have 117 viewers, and we're coming up on the 33-minute mark. What I'm going to do is I'm now going to do the giveaway. And if you guys, again, would like access to PriceLink, I'm going to put the link inside of the description one more time. So it's inside of the chat if anyone would like to go ahead and check it out. Again, it's $30 per month or $300 per year, and then you're locked in or grandfathered into new features. Okay, so we have a couple of people who really, really want that money from the giveaway. As promised, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share the link. So the way that this is going to work is it's going to be a Google form. And then you just have to fill in two sections. You're going to have to fill in your name as well as either your Instagram handle or your Twitter handle. And it's limited to one per an entry. So this way it's fair for everyone. I'm going to give it about 10 minutes. And then after those 10 minutes, I am then going to select the giveaway winners. So the first place or the first prize is going to win $100. The second place is going to win a year subscription to PriceLink. And the third winner is going to win 3 months subscription to PriceLink. So I'm going to give it 10 minutes. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select. So again, all you have to do is you just have to enter in your name as well as your Instagram or Twitter handle. So this way I can reach out to you and we can discuss how to send the money and everything. Okay, perfect. Let's see some responses rolling in. I just see the first. Oh, wow. Okay, there's some big people watching my stream. Shout out to Seven Figure Grammy. She is an excellent educator. I highly recommend checking out her content. And we also have a couple of other big Walmart YouTubers watching as well. Okay, I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. We started at 7:32. I'm gonna give it until 7:42. We have about 12 responses right now, so get those responses in, and then I will draw the first winner. Okay. In the meantime, just for some more vision on PriceLink, my goal for this is to turn it into the software that I wish I had when I'm selling on Walmart. And that is, again, to merge wholesale, RA, and OA. So coming from Amazon, I was used to a software called Smart Scout, if you've ever used that. I've also used a software called Keepa. And when you're selling on Walmart, there really isn't that data. The other great thing is that not only did I partner with some amazing developers, but I'm also partnered with Walmart. So our software is approved by Walmart. We are officially meeting with the Walmart team. We are recognized, and pretty soon we're going to be in the solutions providers section. So we're going to be promoted by Walmart, and we are completely verified by Walmart. We're on board, and they are approving of what we're doing. So I just want to clarify that because there are some softwares out there that are not approved by Walmart. That it's kind of a gray area when working with them and your Walmart account. So we don't integrate with your Walmart account, but we are officially approved and we are verified by Walmart themselves. The other thing that I want to go ahead and quickly discuss is how do I envision the software? Well, merging Smart Scout and Keepa into one and creating kind of like that ultimate suite that you can use for Walmart. With Walmart, and if you were able to use a Keepa product finder, essentially, you can filter through any of the data. So imagine being able to filter for products that are out of stock and that the new reviews have increased in 30 days. Or to give you another example, you can filter for items that are not available for delivery or shipping, I should say, but are available for pickup and delivery. Now you're going to be able to find products that are Walmart to Walmart flips. So these are some examples of how the filters are going to help you find unique products that no one else is going to find. And we are gathering that data multiple times per day. So this is going to allow you to go ahead and to find those unique opportunities and find those products, not only to go ahead and just get unique flips, but products that are out of stock, unique opportunities that maybe Walmart is not restocking a product. The list is endless. And the other goal with this is to go ahead and to give that information to the user. We have a couple of other people. Congrats on the launch. I remember you talking about it cryptically during our podcast. At that point, it was just an idea. It was not a full-fledged thing. So it came to fruition, thankfully. I have an Instagram, but don't post. Can I still enter? Yeah, as long as you just enter the Instagram, and as long as I'm able to message it. She's great. Will there be a mobile app coming soon in addition to the Chrome extension? So as of right now, we're not planning on launching a mobile app anytime soon. The Chrome extension is in the works and will be launched by next month. But right now, there is no mobile app. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the responses. I'm going to refresh. All right, only 23 responses. Okay. If you guys want to go ahead and enter, I'm going to give it another 3 to 4 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to see who is going to win some cash. All right, let me just take a look at the stream, see how we're doing. And I appreciate everyone who turned in to the stream. This means a lot to me. This was something that I've been working on for a while. So again, I do appreciate you guys spending your time with me. All right. How do you enter? I'm going to post the link one more time. And to enter, you just need to go ahead and to fill in your name as well as either your your Instagram or your Twitter. So this way I can reach out to you. Is there a way in the software to apply to sell on item directly into Seller Central? Yes, there is. So there is going to be a sell button. You can quickly go ahead and to click it, and then you're going to be able to list an item to your catalog directly from within PriceLink. How would you respond to people who think Walmart isn't a big enough marketplace to handle sellers having this kind of great data, making it easier to make product decisions? That's a really interesting question. I think there is a crossroads where the reason that so many people have had success on Walmart has because is there's not a lot of data. But on the flip side, there's also a lot of people who have not had success because there isn't a lot of data. So the people who are able, such as yourself, actually, I learned a lot from you. And again, her name is Seven Figure Grammy or Ecom Boost on YouTube, and I learned a lot from her about how to read the data, the reviews, and everything. And for those people who have been selling a lot or who are able to read that data, you're able to make that decision. You're able to find a lot of good leads. But for a lot of people, maybe the data isn't there, or maybe they just don't have that conviction. So I think there is that gap. But I don't think that having more data is going to limit the people who are already doing well on the platform. I don't think that having more data is going to make it super saturated. So I think there's two parts of the equation. Number one is Walmart as a marketplace itself, and then everyone competing for that market share as more data and tools make it easier. So Walmart is growing. I think they grew about 20% last year overall for the market. More and more categories are doing well, not just toys. Walmart is growing not only because of them, but also because of third-party sellers. Third-party sellers are bringing on new products. They're bringing on new brands. Private label brands as well are having success. So as a whole, the Walmart marketplace is growing, which in then trickles down to us third-party sellers having more room. And as more third-party sellers join, there's more piece of the pie to go around. And in terms of data, again, going back to that original thought of like, is having too much data going to make it harder to sell? I don't think so, because more data is going to allow you to make better choices. Yes, it's going to also make the people who may have made that purchase unless they had that data, but now you're going to even get more data at your fingertips. So the people who really apply this and learn it are going to do well, and the people who were not really using anything with the data beforehand they're also going to do better. How will you check that a product is profitable? So we pull in both the referral fee as well as the WFS fee. Sometimes we pull in the dimensions and weight of the item from Walmart, and we also check it against Amazon. We also have a different way that we check it. So we're pulling from multiple places to check if an item is profitable. Even then, we still make mistakes. So inside of the product analyzer, when you add your cost, you're also going to be able to edit the WFS fee, and you're also going to be able to toggle between that and seller fulfilled shipping. So this way you can go ahead and you can edit or you can enter your own shipping costs. Walmart size is fine to sell. The race to the bottom is hard, and the suspensions are tough. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more competition on the low-hanging fruit. I think that, we're still in the infancy of this platform, even though it's been around for years, but people are adjusting. People are coming with their old inventory from Amazon. They're coming with their own listings. So I think, again, a lot of the products that people are sourcing regularly for Amazon, those are definitely tanking. Some of the easy products that maybe sell year round at a lower price on Target are not doing as well. But with Amazon, it's the same thing. The low hanging fruit, the easy products to find, products that you don't have to do a lot of work for, those are the ones that are going to tank. The products that you actually have to research, that you can use PriceLink now to find that data, it's going to do well. It's going to happen across any marketplace. Joined a bit late. What did I miss? You missed the launch of PriceLink, so I'm going to put it inside the chat. PriceLink is my new Walmart software. We are still in stage one. So stage one is the 3 tools. You get access to the UPC scanner, which also includes the lists, the catalog, as well as the alerts. So the catalog is in beta, and we're planning on launching the full catalog next week, as well as some other tools that I'm going to be excited to talk about then. And then phase 2 is going to be a launch on March. It's going to be end of March, and we're going to be launching a completely rounded system for selling on Walmart. Will the analyzer have a blacklist? So I'm assuming that you're going to want to exclude certain brands or certain products. That is in the works. If you have a specific feature that you're looking for, this is a YouTuber founded software, or I guess a seller founded software, however you want to put it. And any feature that you request, I will be happy to implement if it makes sense, obviously. But you can reach out to me. There's also a little chat bot there's a little blue box in the right hand corner of the software that you can enter in any request that you want, any bugs that you find. And I read that every single day. I have it ping me whenever someone messages. So we're also a small team and we're self-funded and we're very quick to implement any features and to work with our users. Sometime product sizes change. How will you cater? So product sizes are going to change, but we read it from the Walmart listing. So you can go ahead and you can enter in your own data. That isn't something that we currently offer, but you just gave me that idea. However, you're going to be able to edit your WFS fee as well as your referral fee and other things as well. So just because we're pulling that data from Walmart or Amazon, it might not often be correct. And you are going to be the best judge at whether or not the data is true. So even for products on Amazon, sometimes the weight and dimensions are wrong. It's the same thing with Walmart. There's no way that we can know that because we just don't have access to every single product. We're pulling the information directly from either Walmart or Amazon or a certain fail-safe that we have implemented. Okay, we got a couple of more questions. I learned a lot today. They appreciate it. Thank you. Your opinion, Sellify tool is enough for Walmart? I think it depends what you're doing. Either Sellify or Martyr or Bizmetrica, they all have their capabilities. They're all really great tools, profit calculators, allowing you to research. They are important. I would even say essential tools in your Walmart business, in any reseller's business. But on the flip side, there's also other tools that are being launched that are just so common. And honestly, they're crucial when you're selling on Amazon. So think about like Seller Board or think about a profit tracking, inventory labs, and all of those types of software. If you run ads as a brand, there's ad software to track spend, to track keywords, ranking, and just everything. So all of those softwares are being built right now for even repricers are being built for Walmart. And again, all of these are just pieces of the pie to help you run your business more efficiently, to help you find better selling products. Okay, that looks like it's it for the questions. We're 4 minutes over the response time for everyone to enter into the giveaway. So I will now go ahead and choose some names. All right, so we have a total of 35 responses. I'm going to be using a random name generator. So this way, it's essentially it's random. Okay, so for the first giveaway, it's going to be for $100. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to choose. All right. 3, 2, 1. The winner is Peter. Peter, if you can message me on Instagram, I see you put in either I'm not sure if that's your Twitter or your Instagram, but on either platform, if you can go ahead and message me, and just to make sure, I will double check the Instagram. And if no one reaches out within, we'll give it 24 hours, then I will go ahead and I'll pick again and I'll reach out to that person on Instagram and Twitter myself. Okay. So that was the first giveaway. And again, Peter, please message me. And I'll get back to you. Will PriceLink be able to replace other softwares like Martyr and Sellify? No, we are not going to replace them. I think those are great tools. I think, I work with the Sellify team. I think the Martyr team is a great company. We are not going to go ahead and replace them. We're not looking to replace anyone. We are looking to cater to the wholesale and to OA and just to allow you to find products faster using the data on Walmart in a separate way. So it's going to complement those tools. It's not going to replace them. Okay, let's go ahead. So the next winner is going to be for a year's subscription to PriceLink. Okay, so Peter, I'm going to exclude you from this. Technically, this is more valuable. It's a $300 price, but you already won. Okay, so going to the next person, I have Robin Hendrickson. Robin Hendrickson, if you can reach out to me on Instagram or Twitter, and I will verify that it is you. If no one reaches out within 24 hours, I will go to the next user. Okay. The next subscription is going to be for 3 months to PriceLink. Okay. Let's regenerate those names. Okay. And the last winner is Shahir Khan. So that is for 3 months of subscription to PriceLink. So again, if you can reach out to me on either Instagram or Twitter, if you have another social media and you don't have Instagram or Twitter, try and reach out to me there. But I just want to verify. I want to make sure that it's fair for everyone who entered. So that's going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up this live stream. I just want to thank everyone for attending. This has been a really long journey. Not to go ahead and bore your socks off, but I've been selling for 5 years. I've always had a vision to I think Walmart can be massive. I think that the marketplace is still, it's just so small compared to what it can be. I know Walmart is building a lot of tools. They're very slow to build out a lot of those tools. So it leaves the onus or the burden on the software developers and the sellers. So I think all three communities come together to then create that atmosphere for those tools. So take Sellify. All the founders are sellers themselves. They sell on Amazon. They sell on Walmart. Take Martyr. Martyr, they sell on Amazon, and then they saw the opportunity and they really listened to the community. Bizmetrica. I know Umel is watching probably. But he came from the Amazon side and took that knowledge, and then he's bridging the gap on Walmart. So I really think that it takes everyone to go ahead and to create that space. And so many cool tools are coming out. I'm super excited for how the space is going to play out. And that's kind of where PriceLink came. So this is my journey right now. I think that this software can be huge, and I really think that it can help your business. So definitely go ahead and try it out. Let me know if you have any feature requests, any bugs that you find, if you just want to say hi, go ahead and type it into the blue chat. If you want to say the software is bad, all of that is welcome. Okay. That's going to go ahead and conclude it. If you guys have any last minute questions, be sure to leave them in the chat and I will do my best to get back to them. I'm going to stay on for about roughly another 10 minutes and then we'll call it a night because I'm sure everyone wants to get back to sourcing. Easter's coming up. We got a lot of products out there, a lot of profit to find. All right. Just going to take a look at the questions, see what's going on. We have currently 100 viewers. That is pretty crazy. And I see that we are pretty international. I'm just going through the comments. For everyone who's in Pakistan and that area of the world, I just want to say thank you for watching. That is pretty late, and that is you're a dedicated subscriber. How long is the trial for on PriceLink? So currently there is no free trial. This is a one-time subscription. This is a monthly subscription, or we have the yearly option. We are going to be adding the trial, but that's going to be after the beta launch. So this is our soft beta launch. And then next week, when we fully launch with every single feature, we're going to be increasing the price, as well as we're also going to be adding a trial if you'd like to wait till then. But at that point, the $30 offer will be going away. Congrats to the winners. Thank you, Dee. So Dee is Ecom Essentials with Dee. She is another Walmart educator. Highly recommend checking out her content. She's also a beast on Amazon. So like I said, we have a lot of great educators in the space, a lot of great coaches and YouTubers. Also check out 7-Figure Grammy, again, if you have not. How can I book a one-on-one session with you? I don't currently offer that. Okay, looks like that's going to be everything. Again, congratulations to the winners. Please reach out to me on Twitter or Instagram and just make sure that it is with the account with the username that you put, and then we'll go from there. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys either in the next live stream or the next video. Lastly, actually, before I end off, while I'm still here, I'm going to be doing a live stream this Thursday at 6 p.m. with my two friends who are Joey and Salem. And we're going to be doing a live stream for how to go ahead and how to source products on Walmart. So I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the description very quickly. Let me just find it. There it is. So you can go ahead and sign up for that live stream right here. And this is for a webinar that's going to take place on Thursday. So 2 days from now, February 27th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this is going to be a live stream for how to source on Walmart. So we're going to be talking about OA, RA, as well as wholesale, going on to different bids and just how to, find products that are incredibly profitable. All right, that's going to conclude it for the stream. If there are any last minute questions, you can sneak them in there for the next 2 minutes. I'm going to start winding down and closing off the systems. I'm also going to paste the PriceLink URL one more time if anyone wants to get in. And again, thank you everyone for your time. Thank you everyone for attending. And yeah, I look forward to catching guys either in the next live stream or the next video. Peace.